Did you know that it's actually illegal for products like this Korean sunscreen to be sold in Australia? Here's why. In Australia, therapeutic goods that have the primary function of being a sunscreen, products like this Tree Airy Sunstick, need to be registered with Australia's TGA. And the TGA is the body that governs all therapeutic goods, which includes things like sunscreens, like devices, anything that is claiming to make a physiological change to the body. Before a sunscreen product can be sold or, importantly, marketed on the Australian market, it needs to be registered here on the Australian Register of Therapeutic Goods, which is also known as the ARTG. To work out if a sunscreen product that you're interested in buying or applying is actually legally able to be sold or marketed in Australia, you can actually search the ARTG on the TGA government's website. So all you need to do is type in, for example, the product name or the brand name into the search bar below and click search. As you can see here, I typed Tree into the search bar on the ARTG and it did not return any results, which means that this sunscreen has not been registered to be sold in Australia and it's therefore illegal to sell it or market it as a sunscreen. The same thing goes for Mishra's sunblock. I also typed that in, and Mishra actually does not have any products that are registered with the TGA in Australia. So it's the same thing. And it's the same thing also for the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. To my knowledge, and I have been keeping an eye on the ARTG for many years because Star Story is an importer of Korean cosmetics, there are no Korean sunscreens that I know of that have ever actually been registered on the ARTG, and therefore none of them are actually legally able to be sold or marketed in Australia. If you're not familiar with the obligations around marketing therapeutic goods in Australia, it's really important, particularly for people like influencers these days, to make sure that you're across the obligations because they now apply to you as well.